Hi guys, it's Katie here again from Creativa, and here is my new project. It's been a little while in the works. I actually finished it about a week ago, but I did need a little break because this was my prototype. So sometimes my prototypes can be a little mind-bending, so I had a little break and now I'm ready to share it with you. This is a purse mini album, as you can see. It's got 5 pages inside it. I made this using a set of Svg files. Svg files are scalable vector graphic files for cutting machines, and I use a Cricut, but you can use any cutting machine that will use Svg files. I'll talk more about this at the end. So we'll just do a flip through now. If you don't have an electronic cutting machine, maybe you'll just get some inspiration from looking at this flip through. I do often do printable templates for a lot of my projects, but this one I haven't because it is quite large and I couldn't fit it on a printable page. But you know, maybe it will just give you some inspiration to make one for yourself if you don't have a cutting machine. If you have a cutting machine, this is pretty easy to make. So let's start by talking about the size. This is the size that it comes in your SVGs, should you like to make one. So overall it is 11 inches wide, and it is 9 inches deep from top to bottom. And then the spine is a 3-inch spine. So in centimeters, that would be 28 this way by 23 this way. And then the spine is 8 centimeters. Okay, so it's pretty big, but remember the thing with Svg files too is that you can resize the whole project and make it bigger or smaller, whatever you prefer. I designed this to easily fit 2 6x4 photos on a page if you just planted the photos on a page. But of course we've got pockets and flips and things like that, so you know, there's lots to see in here. So it comes with all the mats and everything, so you don't need to try and work out the curves or anything like that. They're all in the Svg files. So this front cover here has got these 3 mats on it, so your Svg file will come with those 3 mats on there. Anyway, we'll talk about that more at the end. So this is it. I've sewn around the mats. I don't know whether I'd do that again. My sewing machine's playing up, so I'm not sure about that. I made this little dangle with all these cute little paper beads. Aren't they cute? With some of the leftover paper, and I've done a video before on how to make paper beads, or how I make paper beads, because there are lots of videos out there. And so I'll try and remember to link my video for that here. These little side guys here are optional. You don't need to include them. I've included them and for the prototype, and they've got magnets, so they just open up like this and stick back here again. And this top closure here also has a magnet on it, so it just snaps into place like that. So that is the front. It's got handles, and then let's have a look at the whole thing. I probably could have used some stronger magnets. So the back is exactly the same, but you've got the top closure here, and then the sides, if I can pick it up, just look like this. You can see all the goodies in there. So that is basically the outside. It doesn't really need much embellishing because it's kind of cool on its own. So let's open it up and have a look. So it opens up this way. So we just need to flip these out, and they will actually flip back onto the back page, so that we don't have to have them sitting out all the time. And then, oops, that top closure just undoes there like that, and then she opens up like so. Now I'll try and fit it in the whole frame, which I can't actually see, so I'm hoping that you can see the whole thing. So it's got 5 pages, but it's got lots of flips and flaps and whatnot, so it makes it fairly fun and bulky. Look at it. I love when you open it up and you can see all of the pages and all of the goodies happening there. I just love seeing that. So I made lots of these little paper beads, and I've just attached them with paper clips on the side. Okay, so the front cover has got a pocket. So the pocket is shaped to fit the cover, which is obviously shaped as a handbag or a purse. And then inside here, I've just all of my mats are just leftover bits of paper and leftover bits of cardstock and leftover bits of paper. And the paper I've used is, this is a digital paper. It's from Etsy, from Tinker & Co. And I think it was called Ethereal. I'll put a link in the description box if you'd like to use this one. I've left my my photo mats with just black with nothing on them because I thought it just broke it up quite nicely, but that's where you'd obviously put your photo. And then it does come with this is the side insert, so each one of these pages is a pocket page and each one has got the side insert. So that is the side insert, which also fits in here. The pockets already have this little cutout on them all the way through, so all you need to do is cut them out and cut out the mat to go on there. So then the front page I've just made as these little flips, but I've tied them closed and put some paper beads on them, slid a couple of mats in here. So there's a mat here and a mat here. So they're all odd shapes because they're my scraps. But, you know, I think we can find photos that will fit on there, no problems. I think this would make a fabulous gift for Mother's Day. If you start now, you might finish it in time. Then this little guy here has got a little side pocket in there, and I've just put a little insert in there, like so. And then that flips out, and here we have a bottom pocket, and I've just put a couple of little inserts in that bottom pocket. On this side we have got two pockets, and then this one flips out, and on here I've got a pocket here and I've just popped a little insert in there. Then here I've got a belly band, and I've used the buckle closure from the side, from the top closure here, one of those, I've used on the belly band just to make it look snazzy. I thought it looked snazzy. And then I've just popped a couple of mats in that base page there. So that just slides in like that. And that one closes up, and that one closes up. And then on the inside here of that first page is this insert here. So again, that comes in the pack of SVG files. So that's the first page. And then the second page, I've done a set of doors. So you just open these little guys up, and I've done nothing inside except just left a place to plant a photo or put a mat like that. I mean, you could put a pocket in the bottom here. Just remember, the more things you put here, the harder it will be for your doors to close. But, you know, I think not every page has to have hundreds of flips and flaps, and certainly the ones I have made, as I say, it's a prototype, so I've kind of gone all out, but it doesn't have to be this complex. So, okay, then this page here, we've got a side pocket. No, we don't, we just have a flip. So we've got a side pocket here, and then I've got a couple of inserts there. You can tell it was a week ago that I made it, because now I can't remember. So that flips out, and then we've got a corner pocket here, and I've got a couple of inserts in there. Yeah, so I made it, and I haven't looked at it for a week, and now I can't remember what I did. Another spot there for a photo. A couple of bottom pockets here, and you'll see that there's two different types of bottom pockets. This one's got a straight edge, so you can put that anywhere on the page, and this one's got the rounded edge that goes with the rounded edge of the page itself. So that's why you'll see in the SVGs, which we can talk about later, that there's two different types of bottom pockets. And then there is a side insert. How hilarious is that with the stripes? Okay, so then I flip over this side. Just got that a long pocket, side pocket there, and then I've just made a little booklet style insert there. On this page we have a waterfall, and I've just kept it really simple. I've only matted the top page. I quite like the breakup of the black, but you can mat every single one of these, and also you can mat this little strip here. All the mats come with it. So I've got all of those little waterfalls there. And then on the side here we have this side pocket with the side insert again. So that slides in there and goes back in again. And then on this page we have like an envelope, I suppose, but from memory, yeah, it opens up. Does it open up? No, yeah, here. So you can slide lots of bits and pieces in here. Can't remember a thing. Okay, and then this one flips open, that's it. And there's a corner pocket here, and I've put another booklet in type of insert in there. So that one flips over like that. And then on this page, we've got another belly band with a couple of inserts in there. And then we flip this, oh no, there's a pocket here. Oh, I'm as surprised as you are. We've got an insert in here, so that slides into here, like so. And then that one flips open, and we've got a corner pocket, a long pocket here with an insert in there. On this page, on this side of the page, we have two little pockets here, and I've just put some tags in there, like so. And then it opens out like this, and I hope I'm in screen, I have no idea. There is a pocket, long pocket here with a side little insert there. And then here we have a corner pocket, and you'll see that this is one of those rounded edge corner pockets as well. And I've just popped a couple of inserts in there, just a couple of little bits in there. So then that closes up like that, and that whole page has got a side insert in it as well. And then we flip over, and this side we have a sort of an envelope situation, but from memory this one is the one that opens up both ways. Yes, and then we've got a corner bottom pocket on both sides and inserts in there. That's the back of that page, and then I think we're on to the last page. Close that up. Last page is we've got two little flips here, which are also pockets, one of those and one of those. And do you think I can get that back in now that I pulled that out? And they flip across, and then we have a big space here to put a photo, and then that one opens up this way, more space for photos. Of course you could put pockets in here, but just remember that there's no gusset here, so you wouldn't want to put too much of anything that's too bulky in there. And then we've got a big spot here, and then we've got another of the bottom pockets with an insert in there. And then this also has the side insert here, so that one slides in there like so. And then on the back of this page, we just have another one of those long pockets with an insert here. And then this is the back of the cover, so this is the back of the inside cover, and again I've just done another one of those long pockets and popped a couple of inserts in here like this. So that is 5 pages of goodness, I think. Anyway, I was really pleased with how it turned out. I think it's super cute. I loved how all these papers worked well with it, and it was quite easy to put together. And you know, the thing to remember is that not every page has to be a hero. I have experimented a lot in this prototype so that I could see what sort of things we could do, but not every page has to be this intricate. It's completely up to you to design it the way you want it to be. So normally when I make something, I usually record all of the tutorials, then I decorate it, and then I do the flip through, and I upload the flip through first, and then you see me work through that album. But for this one I did a complete prototype from beginning to end. And now to do the tutorials, I'm going to start another one. So you won't see this one being made, but the tutorials will, I think I'll follow along fairly closely on how all of these pages are put together. And I'll sort of do the tutorials in real time. So I'm working on it at the same time you are, if you like, if you're interested in working on it at the same time as me. So let's just pop this little guy to the side and I'll tell you about the SVG files. So let's just put you to the side. I've got no room around me here. I've got stuff everywhere. Let's pop that over here. So this is the set of SVG files. I've already recorded a video on how to upload them to Cricut Design Space. If you're using a different machine, I can't really provide you with much guidance for that, but you need to know how to make lines into score lines. That's an important thing to know how to do. And I think for some of them you need to take the mats off. So an individual file might just be like this, and you need to take the pink mats off. But in Cricut, you can upload this entire file, all of these pieces, all in one go. So if you go to my Etsy store and you purchase this set of SVG files, it'll come in two different ways. It'll either come as, it will come in two different ways. One is everything all together, like this, just as you see it, is exactly how it will load. And you can use this one for Cricut because it doesn't need you to upload something that's only 12 by 12 that will fit on a mat. Then there's a second set of these files, and they're in a folder called 12-inch mats. And for those ones, I've divided each of these pieces up into 12-inch mats. So you have all of the same pieces, but I can only fit on each piece whatever will fit on a 12-inch mat. And I think those are the ones you need to use for Silhouette or Brother Scan and Cut. They do come with the mats on top, so you might need to do a little fiddling around to save the mats separately from the pieces. Or if you use Silhouette Design Studio, I think it can be a bit more like Cricut Design Space and gives you different capabilities, but don't have it, sorry, so I can't help you. But I can tell you all about Cricut. So I've already uploaded a video on how to upload this to Cricut Design Space, how to change the score lines, the cut lines to score lines, how to attach it to the piece, and then also how to save it as a project, and just one of the ways that I work with it by having a master file and a working file. So I encourage you to check that out. Even if you don't have Cricut Design Space, I would encourage you to check that out because you might have there might be some tips that you can use. Anyway, so this is the whole set of SVG files. The pink pieces on top are the mats, so that's what you cut out of your design paper or your scrapbook paper. These pieces in blue are the pieces that you cut out of cardstock. In that instance, I use black cardstock, and for the tutorials, I am going to use black cardstock as well. And I'm just about to show you what I'm going to use for the tutorial. So let's just stick that under here so I don't forget. You'll notice that down the bottom here is a set of files that are not blue at the back. They are like a minty color green. And that whole set there of those that are mint green, they all fit together, so you can interchange each of these pieces in green really easily with the other pieces in green. And then all above here the ones that are in the dark blue or in the blue, and they will all intersect together. And so let me show you what I mean. So the base page in the blue is the actual shape of the purse itself. So for example, the base page here is in the blue is this base page here. So it is the shape of the purse itself. But then if we have a look at this one here, this one says add-on base page 1 and add-on base page 2, and you'll see they're just rectangular pages, and those are all of these flips here. So you'll notice that this is rectangular and this is rectangular. So the reason that I've done it like that is because I think it's nice to have different layers going on and to be able to see all sorts of different things. So that's why I've included the rectangular base. And so with those, you'll see that there's add-on side pocket 1 and 2. The add-on side pocket 1 has got the little piece cut out of it. The add-on side pocket 2 is exactly the same, but it doesn't have that little piece cut out of it. And the same with the bottom pockets. So I just wanted to let you know that that's the reason why these pieces are in green, and you can change them all to the same color if you like, but I just wanted you to know easily looking at it on the screen that all of those green bits fit really well together and are interchangeable, so you can put those bottom pockets on here, no problems. This side pocket fits on these, no problems, etc, etc. And then the same with these blue ones. So the side pocket here will fit on this base page, and these side flips fit on that base page, etc. The bottom pockets sit on that base page. I hope that makes sense. I feel like I either under-explain or over-explain, but anyway. Alright, so that's about it. Now let me just tell you what I'm going to use for the tutorials that I'm about to start doing. Just so you know, I'm using this cardstock. This is black, so I'm using black cardstock in Australia. This is what I get. It's 176 GSM, which is the equivalent of, it's around about 70 pounds, 60, 70 pounds, 60 something, yeah. So this is 12 inch, there's 25 sheets. I'll probably use 2 of those to make this album, so probably about 50 sheets. And then for my scrapbook paper, I've had this one around for a while. I don't know if you can still get it, it's DCWV. I've had it for a while and I have not been able to cut into it. So it's, you know when you get some paper and you just love it and you can't cut into it? For me, that's this one. Okay, so it's got lots of foiled sheets. The thing about DCWV paper too, I've noticed, is it's super thick. So I've got some cutouts here. Not really very many, I have to say, and obviously birthday ones are no good to me. I haven't made a birthday card in years. So it's just got those ones, and then it's got a set of striped cutouts. You know the strips, these strips here, it's got those. So I might use some of those because they're quite pretty, and they're all foiled. But DCWV paper is also double-sided, which I don't use a lot of, because in Australia we just don't have a lot of double-sided paper that you can just buy. But anyway, it's just beautiful, so floral and feminine, and so I'll just go this way so you can see a bit of both. Probably doesn't all fit on the screen. So there's definitely some winner hero pages. For me, they're the floral ones every time. But they've got lots of lovely foil pages. But then look at this. I really like this little pattern. It's a nice foil pattern. But then look at the back. How am I supposed to cut that up and just use the foil? I don't know. So I'm going to use this, but you know, so if you want to make the same album as me and you can find this paper, go ahead. But you know, you probably want to just make your own album. So you know, you can make the same design as me, but just use your own paper that you'd like to use. So that's these ones here that I'm going to use. Look at those. Aren't they lovely? They make super good fussy cuts. And there's not that much on the back of those, so that's probably what they'll be. So there we go. I feel like this album doesn't need a lot of decorating, that it looks pretty snazzy on its own. I certainly didn't put anything extra in the album that I just made, the prototype, and I think it looks great. I'm very happy with that. So this is what I'm going to use. I might also find some, I've got some plain sheets that maybe I'll use. This it could be a bit tricky for me because it's got so many colours. Look at all the different colours. So I can't say I'm an expert at using lots of different colours in an album, but we'll see how I go. Okay, so if you're going to craft along with me, that would be awesome. I'll try and upload the first tutorial towards the end of this week, so give you a bit of time to get your bits and pieces together, give you time to get hold of the SVG files if you like. You can download them, watch the video on how to upload it, and then we'll start the tutorials. Otherwise, I really appreciate you hanging out today and looking at my latest project. I know there's been some people who've been looking forward to it, so thanks for your patience, ladies. Thanks, Shelley. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching, and bye for now. Bye. Bye.